The R3 framework is more than a sequence of 3 words. It is a complete model for understanding how lasting transformation develops and how restored people can create reformed systems that carry redemptive purpose. At the center are 3 movements: restoration, reform, and redemption. Beneath those movements are 5 essential values: faith, integrity, service, hope, and love. Grace is the multiplying force that shapes how every value and every movement is practiced. Together, these parts form one connected architecture for change. Restoration begins by recovering what disruption has damaged or obscured. It reconnects a person or system with truth, identity, dignity, stability, and capacity. Restoration does not erase what happened, and it does not demand an immediate return to performance. It creates the foundation from which honest change can begin. Without restoration, reform can become punishment, and redemption can become language placed over unresolved harm. Reform turns restored awareness into changed practice. It examines beliefs, patterns, habits, boundaries, policies, relationships, workflows, and systems. It asks what cannot remain the same if the restoration is going to last. Reform is where insight becomes design. It gives values a structural expression so growth is supported by more than intention. Redemption is the movement where restored identity and reformed structure begin to serve a greater purpose. It does not make suffering necessary, it does not excuse harm, and it does not pretend the past no longer matters. Redemption changes what restored wisdom, capacity, and systems can now produce. Pain can become discernment. Experience can become service. Reformed systems can become safer environments. What was once fragmented can begin to carry meaningful legacy. Faith, integrity, service, hope, and love shape the character of the entire process. Faith gives direction. Integrity creates alignment. Service moves the work beyond self-interest. Hope sustains movement through uncertainty. Love protects dignity, relationship, truth, and responsible care. The framework requires all 5 because lasting change weakens when one value is missing or distorted. Grace multiplies the entire model. Grace allows restoration to recover dignity without avoiding truth. It allows reform to correct what is wrong without dehumanizing people. It allows redemption to create purpose without minimizing the cost of what happened. Grace does not remove responsibility, standards, boundaries, or consequences. It keeps those things from becoming shame-centered systems that reproduce the very harm the framework is trying to transform. The full R3 framework can be used as both a diagnostic tool and a practical guide. We can ask, what needs to be restored? What must be reformed? What can be redeemed into purpose? Which value is missing or weakened? And is grace shaping the way truth, accountability, and change are being carried? These questions can be applied personally, relationally, organizationally, and systemically. In the next video, we will examine why systems fail and why burnout often begins in misaligned structures before it becomes visible in people. Subscribe to Grace Legacy Academy and continue through the R3 framework series, one concept at a time.